In this video, we create such a beautiful flowery portrait photo manipulation with your own photo. For this idea, you will need to take photo at home. For this, you can use just tripod with your phone and timer on the phone to set up automatic shots. So when you took your photo, just open it in Photoshop or Photoshop Beta, and let's proceed with the next step. At first, I go into Filter and choose Liquify Settings. Tools in this setting allow me to manipulate with the body shapes and make them bigger, smaller. So for my photo, I decided to decrease the waist size and reach more slim and tall body shape. Also, I bit adjusted the face to have more longer neck. When this step is ready, I click OK and choose Object Selection tool to create a quick selection of the subject on the photo, and to hide the original background, I click on the mask icon. Just for my comfort, I create a solid color layer just to have some background color and place my subject where I would like it located on the photo. Next, with rectangular marquee tool, I select the whole artboard and in Generative Fill tab just write the prompt how I would like my background to look like. After the process, I see the first results, and this is not quite what I expected to see, so I bit adjust the prompt based on my understanding how Generative Fill generate new content. So after a second try, I already see something that is closer to my vision. And very cool new feature in Photoshop Beta version, you can generate a similar option to the option that you like, and this feature I like to use quite a lot. So after a few tries, I found the background that looks fine for me, and I added a hue saturation layer just to make it more desaturated and look more light beige. When background is ready, I select the layer with my subject and apply mask on it. And with brush tool and black main color, I just erase the head from the photo because on this place will be flowers. The body itself looks a bit dark for me, so I create a curves layer and just adjust the brightness a bit better. And now it's time for the creative process, so I select the area on the photo where I would like to locate the flowers, and on this point be sure to switch off the layer of your subject behind because it may influence on the final result of the Generative Fill. So in my head I kinda saw the flowers I would like to showcase, so that's how I gave the Generative Fill prompt and tried to generate something similar. But the result was far from what I imagined, so that is why I had to adjust a bit the prompt to understand in what lifestyle situation the flowers can have the same look as I want them look like as they're growing from the neck. So prompt with flowers in the pot was the best decision ever. With Object Selection tool, I copied just flowers on the new layer, and after making visible the subject layer, I adjusted the flowers layer accordingly, so it was really seems like they are growing from the neck. To get rid of a harsh line between flowers and the neck, I just selected the area and clicked on Generative Fill button to generate with a zero prompt inside. This is really a cool editing tip, as you don't need to even think about what you would like to see. You just need to select the area that you would like to improve and leave the prompt field empty to let Generative Fill do all work for you. So as you understood already, exactly in this way I improved just one side of the flower composition, and when it looks perfect for me, it's time to change outfit. So my first step was selecting the top area of the body and creating something light and airy. This was kind of prompt I used for Generative Fill, and at this stage I would like to ask you to click a like under this video and leave me a comment if you would like to see more such type of editing tutorials in the future. But back in the video, now I generate a similar option to the one that I pretty much like, but still it's far from the something light and airy from the top, which I would like to reach for exactly this photo. That's why I continue my tries to find something that will work the best for me. And my third try was the set of tops I enjoyed the most. So I chose the best in my opinion, and the next step was creating something airy and light at the bottom. So I quickly come up with the prompt for this clothes and generated some long white skirt. But to be honest, this process was a tricky one because to find a beautiful style of the skirt took some time. So during the process I just continued to change the prompts and generate new and new options just to find something that looks at least closer to my imagination. Once again, I really enjoyed to use new feature of generating similar options to the one that you already like. So the best advice probably will be just be patient and trust the process. You will definitely find what you need and get the best from the final results. So when I found the dress that I kind like the style and the position. I stick to this option and generated just similar options again and again to find the best one. And this one was my winner option. The only thing, I had some trouble with the timing over here, so I selected the layer of the mask, took the brush and with the black main color just erased some parts of the photo. And the last step in this creative idea is creating falling flowers and leaves from the main flowers composition. So I just select the specific area where I would like to add some flower, and using different prompts I generate different type of flowers, stems, leaves and so on. In my opinion, this is the most interesting process in this creative idea, as it gives a final touch to the photo and creates some motion and specific mood of the image. So I'll just speed up the video so you didn't fall asleep while me doing this, but be sure to stick till the end of the video, because I will give you a little extra editing tip that you can use in Photoshop and reach a very beautiful effect for your photos. So for extra editing tip, just go into Filter, Stylize and Oil Painting. This filter allows to add an effect on your regular photos as they were made with oil paint. You can set up the settings you can see now on the screen, or just play with every of those sliders to reach the best results for you. And that's what result you get after applying this effect. I really hope this editing tutorial was very useful for you and will be a great addition to your editing skills. And click next video if you would like to see how else you can use AI features in Photoshop and Lightroom to level up your editing.